Today we will be learning how to use the future tense, also known as el tiempo futuro. Let's get started y vamos a aprender. First, let's do a brief overview about what we're going to learn about today. First, we're going to learn what is future tense, how to conjugate AR and ER verbs, how to use future tense, and we're going to do some practice. First, what is future tense? By definition, future tense is a tense expressing an action that has not yet happened or a state that does not yet exist. Now, let's get started with using verbs with AR endings. As you can see from the table below, there are endings that you will use to conjugate the verbs. We have yo, en tú, has, el, ella, ha, nosotros, nosotras, hemos. We're going to skip vosotros, and ellos, ellas, han. But instead of taking out the AR ending of the verb, which we usually do, when using the future tense, you keep the AR ending and instead attach the future tense ending to the whole verb. Let's look at an example here using the verb hablar. So, por ejemplo, hablar, yo hablaré, tú hablarás, él, ella hablará, nosotros, nosotras hablaremos, ellos, ellas hablarán. So, let's try it one more time. Why don't you do it with me? Yo hablaré, tú hablarás, él, ella hablará, nosotros, nosotras hablaremos, ellos, ellas hablarán. Now that we know how to conjugate the verb in a future tense, an AR verb, let's use it in the sentence. Por ejemplo, hablé con mi hermana mañana. So, in English, this means I will speak with my sister tomorrow. Since we are speaking of something we're going to do tomorrow in the future, we use the future tense. So, next, ¿cómo puedes usar el tiempo futuro con los verbos de ER? So, in other words, in English, how can you use future tense with the verbs with the AR, ER endings? Sorpresa! You can use the same conjugation endings for both AR and ER verbs, so it makes it a lot easier for us. So, ¿cómo usar el tiempo futuro, ER endings? Again, we have the same yo, tú, has, el, ella, ha, nosotros, nosotras, hemos, then skip vosotros, ellos, ellas, han. So, our first example will be the verb comer. Yo comeré, tú comerás, él, ella comerá, nosotros, nosotras comeremos, ellos, ellas comerán. Let's try that one more time. Yo comeré, tú comerás, él, ella comerá, nosotros, nosotras comeremos, ellos, ellas comerán. But we're going to look at an example with a special verb known as a ser. And a ser is used for a lot of verbs where you have to do some extra conjugation. So instead of having the whole verb and using the future tense endings, you're going to use ar and then attach the future tense endings to the back of it because it's a special verb. So let's try that. Yo haré, tú harás, él, ella hará, nosotros, nosotras haremos, ellos, ellas harán. One more time. Yo haré, tú harás, él, ella hará, nosotros, nosotras haremos, ellos, ellas harán. So, vamos a usarlo en una oración. Let's use it in a sentence. Por ejemplo, haré mi tarea mañana. Or in English, I will do my homework tomorrow. And again, we're speaking about a future time, tomorrow, so we will use the future tense. So, finally, when to use el tiempo futuro. The first time you can use the future tense is indicating a prior plan. So, for an example in English, I am going to do my homework tomorrow. You're going to do something tomorrow, indicating the future. A second example could be a rapid decision. I'll do my homework tomorrow. So it's a decision that you're going to make in the future. 3, a promise. I will do my homework tomorrow. So that you're willing to do something that you have not yet done, which is still technically in the future. Next, let's do some practice. It's only 5 practice problems. Try not to look at the answers and try to do them on your own. Number 1, Hennessy's blank. you're going to use the verb hablar. Español, muy bien. So Génesis, that sounds like we're going to do the ella. And so the ending for that is a. So what are we going to do? We're going to get the whole verb hablar and add the a at the end. So we're going to get hablará. 2. Tú, blank, verb correr, en la mañana muy temprano. Get the verb, the ending, we have tú, so it's going to be as. Put it together, correrás. 3. Yo, blank, nadar con mi hermanita. Get the verb, yo, so you're going to use attach it to the end, you get nadaré. 4. Nosotras. We're going to use nosotras, we, and that's hemos. Attach it to the end with viajar. Nosotras viajaremos a Canadá este verano. Number 5, last one, you can do it. Ellos, blank, vender sus zapatos a la tienda mañana. We got vender, ellos, you use an. Attach the future tense an to the back of the verb, you get venderán. Ellos venderán sus zapatos a la tienda mañana. All right, thank you so much, clase. I hope you enjoyed learning about the future tense. Thank you so much.